Chapter 41, Spring Break in Norway. You didn't even get a tan. I remember a teacher in an alternative high school I was in reprimand me with wholehearted disgust after I returned from Cancun senior year, paler than an English albino, on spring break in Norway. All I had to show for my trip to Cancun, my senior year in high school, was an assemblage of color laminated wristbands proving I drank my NBA basketball card collection money in one not-so-calmed swoop. Never got why my dad would pay for my room and airfare to Cancun, spring break my senior year, yet insist I sell all of my NBA Dream Team rookie cards for extra shekels to blow on low-grade tequila poppers and more Corona with lime. But at least I knew how to pop a Corona open with a lighter by the end of our trip. Plus, I'm forever blessed with images of my wild man bud from high school, Jared, with his old school boombox, like a looser-lipped Radio Raheem, blaring "Oh What a Night" with his new harem of New Jersey gals who couldn't get enough of his magnetic, party animal, putz-free personality. Arizona was our original spring break destination, but we had a giant misunderstanding with my parents, meaning they promised to give us X for a down deposit for a new home, which they pushed for, but in the end, only agreed to give half this amount after we extended an offer because they declared it a money pit. It was an old Victorian in Mayapack overlooking the lake, had 2 acres of rolling hills land, the perfect climbing tree, a freaking purple farmhouse. We could have rented out to some artists to give my daughter drawing lessons, but poof, the dream went away. My wife was devastated because she was the one on board with my parents, helping us get a bigger home, me not so much. Still, we had half of the promised new home deposit money in our bank account now, and healing time was needed. So my wife planned a spring break trip to Norway so our family could center ourselves within the outreaches of the universe compared to New York on the semi-cheap for only $99 flight each way to Bergen, Norway. Now my 3 kids are doing snow angels on spring break, enveloped by the fjords in the remote hinterlands of Norway, with cliff mountains dominating the background in resplendent, been there, done that, seen my fair share of ice ages come and go, man. And it was perfect. The heated bathroom floors and dead spot free Wi-Fi so I could tweet up a storm of new jokes overseas from Flom. Drinking super affordable Italian Barolo Reds didn't hurt my vacation enjoyment factor either. Neither did the mesh line trampolines and Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings inspired tree houses turn into playgrounds with zip lines throughout the city of Bergen, in addition to the 5 different types of complimentary brie included in our boutique hotel, on top of access to absinthe and all Norwegians' understanding of my dry New York sense of humor, made spring break in Norway far superior than my jokes bombing in Arizona because some Southwest hick waitress at the local cantina in Scottsdale has no idea what I'm talking about again. Backpacking through Norway with 3 kids was a needed family adventure I'll cherish in my heart forever. Going to Clearwater Beach, a retirement community for spring break in college, only for my fake ID to be confiscated, was nowhere near my past college of sucky spring breaks of yesteryear. I have memories of my son Art show doing snow angels in 5,000 thread count soft snow in Flom, Norway, only to take a stroll later with Daddy around the lake, surrounded by mountainous, majestic fjords, only to blare out, "Drago! Drago!" You could really hear my son's Drago shout-outs bounce off these majestic, edge-of-the-earth mountains. My reverberating, ear-splitting laughter as a result of my son's hilarious, inspired, picture-perfect comedic timing was perfect. No wet t-shirt contest as senior frogs, or any busty Italian vixen with 0% body fat from Princeton Review, looking like a blonde, younger, more fetching version of Lorraine Bracco, popping my cherry in Cancun, could top this moment. Springbreak in Norway was in our control, not my parents, and it was just what the family doctor ordered because my wife's Instagram follower count went through the roof. Now her phone was the happiest place on earth, and I didn't have to fret about concerns about my wife dusting off her old bikini 3 kids later. Nor did we have to apply suntan lotion on our 3 kids every second they hopped out of the pool again in Arizona, or if we went to Florida for spring break, for that matter. So it was a win-win.